Welcome. A very short practice to honour the summer solstice. That is coming to be seated on your yoga mats and taking a few moments to come into your breath. So perhaps taking the thumb and the first finger to come together. 3 remaining fingers are outstretched. Back of the hands rests easy on the back of the thighs. You don't have to be sitting cross-legged, you might be sitting on a chair, legs out straight. Just looking to have a nice, open, upright spine. Perhaps close the eyes or just release the breath and the gaze down towards the floor in front of you. And soften into the space on your yoga mat. Or hopefully, if it's a fine day for your summer solstice, you can take your yoga outside. So you might be sitting on a rock and just coming to gather yourself with your breath. I dedicate this yoga practice to the earth, the sky, the sun and the moon. Today, may my feet be firmly planted on the warm earth. May my mind and my heart remain open and spacious like the clear blue sky. May the warmth and healing light of the sun invigorate and inspire my day. May the moon guide me to wisdom and let me follow my own ebb and flow. Today, I especially ask for guidance from the sun. I send thanks to this bright star at the center of my world for giving me life and sustaining life on our planet. Inspire me with your warmth and healing light so that I, in turn, may radiate that light back out into the world in a positive and loving way. As you breathe in now, feel your own inner sun being recharged. And as you breathe out, allow warm rays of healing light to radiate around your body. Breathing in, you're recharging and revitalizing. Breathing out, warm rays are radiating around your body. Good. And let's just begin our gentle practice. You're just going to allow yourself to roll back, shoulders curve forward, so you're rounding through the spine. And then as you breathe in, allow you to lift through the front of the chest, the crown of the head. Look up very gently and just roll between the two. So getting used to your breath length, how your breath is flowing today. And just sensing into any messages coming up from the body, the spine, as you begin to gently warm through. Good. And rolling back one last time. And then allowing yourself to roll up, come round onto all fours. And tuck the toes under to release back into downward facing dog. So just allowing yourself to keep the knees nicely bent to start off with, lengthening through the spine, and then releasing through the heels. So releasing back, having a little play, a little paddle out. The head is beautifully free, shoulders relaxed, tailbone sent high. Then you might want to just bend both knees out to one side, out to the other. I do a little curtsy to the planets. To each side, nice and polite. Thank you for allowing me to live here. Spend a few short years on your surface, exploring your beauty. Good. And then releasing back once more. We're going to send the right leg high. Have a big stretch out. Big open up through that right side. Good. And then you're going to elephant walk that leg a little in towards the hands. And then the left leg comes high. And it reaches forward. And just keep elephant walking in to find yourself towards your hairpin. So you come towards your forward fold. Now just take hold of your elbows, have a little sway, a little swing from side to side. If it feels too much for the lower back or the hamstrings, soften through the knees. Come back to center, bend the knees deliberately now, press into the strength in the feet. Use the power of the leg muscles to slowly come up to unravel. Good. Just going to do a version of our cosmic breath. So bring the hands together at the heart center. You're going to breathe in, open through the front of the chest. As you breathe out, bring the fingertips up and have them meet overhead. As you breathe out, bring the palms together. As you breathe in, lengthen upwards. As you breathe out, hinge just gently back, looking up towards the sky, the power above. Breathing in, coming back to center. Breathing out, you're going to bring yourself into a big forward fold. Soften the knees as you need to. Good. Breathing in, arms coming back out to the side. And breathing out, down the center line. You're going once more. Breathing in, opening up. Breathing out, turning the fingertips to meet overhead. Breathing in, palms come together. Breathing out, letting yourself lengthen backwards, upwards and backwards. Breathing in, back to center. Breathing out, a lovely big hinge, forwards and down. Good, breathing in, opening all the way back. And down, center line. Lovely, we're going to work through some sun salutations now. How could we not, given it is a summer solstice practice? So come towards the front of your mats. Join with me if it feels right for you in thoughts and words of compassion to those in the world less fortunate than ourselves. To the four corners of the earth, we send compassion. To the north, south, east and west, above and below, we send compassion. Good. We're going to begin our sequence. So you're going to breathe in, open up to the possibilities of the second half of the year. As you breathe out, we're going to take that possibility down to the groundedness of the earth. Keep your feet on the ground. You're going to have a little quick half lift to look towards the future. And then you're going to come back to the present moment. Lovely. You're going to step or jump the feet back to your downward facing dog. Step up into your downward facing dog. And then releasing yourself forwards into plank. So everything's in a straight line. It's then about snaking down into your cobra. So simplest thing is to bring your knees down, release the tops of the feet, soften the hips forwards, soft elbow, lifting forwards. Good. Toes tuck under again, downward facing dog. Yeah. You can step or jump forwards now, so it might be the right foot coming forwards, it might be both feet coming forwards, and we're opening out to the sides. And down the center. Good, going again. Opening up. And releasing forwards and down. A little half lift. And letting go. Stepping or jumping back. Left foot if you're stepping. Good. Downward dog. Just looking backwards to the first 6 months of the year and then releasing forwards into your plank. And then it might be that you bring your knees down, you do your chin and your chest for your Ashtanga, and you allow a cobra to let you look ahead to sow some seeds for the second half of the year. Toes tuck under, downward facing dog. So you're either stepping through with the left foot or you're jumping both feet through. And we're opening up out to the sides. And down to the right. Good, we're going once more, opening up. Releasing down. Half lift. Letting go. Stepping back, right foot if you're stepping. Down facing dog. Coming to your plank. It might be that you chaturanga, so you come into your hover and then you sweep it through into your up dog. Good. Down facing dog once more. Right foot stepping through. Or both feet coming forwards. And you're opening out to the sides. Good. Down the center line. Right again. Opening up. And releasing forwards and down. Half lift. And releasing. Stepping the left foot back or jumping both feet back. Downward dog. So you're looking back to what did or didn't germinate in the first half of the year. You're taking a breath in to pause at the summer solstice. And then you're beginning to look forward. So it might be that you bring your knees down, send your bottom back, and you snake forwards along that. Good. Toes tuck under, lifting back once more. And then the left foot is coming through, and the right, your little frog jump forwards, and opening all the way up. And down the center line. Good. Just pause, take a moment, let the hands come down by the side of the body in Tadasana. So Patanjali says that we learn from the sun and the perfect discipline of the solar system for our yoga practice. It is a discipline, it requires practice. And if we look at the light within us, that is what keeps us ever the same. And everything else that moves around us is just transitory. That ever-burning light within our hearts is always good. We're going to take the feet wide now. Power into your connection with the center of the earth, your Manipura chakra, your hara. Just tuck the tailbone under, feel that area starting to radiate out as we come into our 5-point star. So you're allowing the energy to run down into the feet, out through the fingertips and up through the crown of the head. Good. Take a breath in. You're going to let the left foot turn towards the short side of the mat. Lift the heel on the back foot, let it drop away. Good. Take a breath in. Allow yourself just to float gently over into your Trikonasana. Looking up towards that top hand. Feeling nice and open, even through each side. Ribs facing up to sky. Take a breath in, soften through that right knee as you come back up. So brief visit to your warrior 2. Good. And then release the hands for a moment. You're going to step in with that, with the left foot, the right foot's going to come in. Keep your, a little bit of give in that left leg. And you're going to see about lifting the back toes off. So you might just come into a balance that looks something like this. If you feel you want to work deeper, you might have a block or a chair, and you might come into your full half moon posture, your Ardha Chandrasana. So your block will be just in front of you. You might be working towards the wall, lifting that back leg, pressing into the back heel. If you wanted to try looking up at the top hand, you could. It is more tricky for your balance. Good. Opening up to the possibility in the second half of the year. Take a breath in, soften into your left knee, gently bring that right leg back. Bring your block up with you. Swap hands, stay wide. Find your 5-point star radiated out from your core, your powerhouse, fired up by the power of the sun at the height of the year. And then turn to have your right foot towards the short side of the mat. Lift the heel up on the back foot. Place your block down in front of that foot. Good. Visiting our triangle first of all, so we're folding over, keeping it as a sideways movement, looking up towards the top hand. Good. And then soften into that front leg. And briefly visit your warrior two. So just focusing your energy towards that plan for the second half of the year. Not necessarily a plan, maybe just intentions, seeds that you would like to sow and nourish. Good. Take a breath in. Just relax the arms. Bring the weight forwards. Remember, your block can move wherever you need it to move to. You might have a chair in front of you. You might be close to the wall. It is a big balance. Hold on to that. Two balances. So you're bringing your weight forwards. You're placing that block wherever it feels comfortable. So your hand is going straight down. And if it feels good, you're lifting up with that top arm. Good. Turning to look to the top hand if that feels okay. Opening up to possibility. One hip is stacked on top of the other. Body is open. Good. Take a breath in, soften that right knee, bring that back leg down. Briefly revisit your warrior two. Good. Take a breath in, bring the feet parallel. We're going for a nice wide forward fold. So bring the arms out to shoulder height. Hinge through the chest. Bring the hands down towards the mat. And release and let go. Grab the head and come low. Good. Take a breath in, just heel toe the feet together slightly. Soften through the knees. Slowly begin to unfurl. And release down. Good. Step the feet together. Bring the hands together at the heart center. Wishing you a very happy summer solstice. Namaste.